to my minimalist wardrobe tour. So looking at all the clothes that I have, to some of you it'll seem like it's not very much. For me, it's actually the most amount of clothes that I've had probably within the last 4 or 5 years. Right now I'm at a point in my life where I'm not traveling by bicycle or just doing a lot of traveling in general. So I can afford to have a few more clothes in my life and not have to worry about bringing everything with me and packing them into a bike box or into my bike panniers and traveling around with them. So jumping right in, the 3 main factors that I look at when deciding, what clothes to have or what clothes to buy. Number 1, functionality. So I'm always looking for clothing that has multiple functions in my life. So for example, these Nike shorts that I have, I bought these when I was living in Coquitlam in British Columbia. And what I love about these shorts, and it's one reason why you probably see me wearing them all the time on the vlog, is that they have lots of function. So I can wear these while I'm riding my bike, I can wear these casually, I can wear them going into the pool or into the jacuzzi. They have a lot of function. They also even have pockets as well. So for me, that's great. So I can jump on my bike with these, I can go in the store, I can put my wallet in the pocket, and for me, these are very, very functional. So this is an important piece of clothing for me because I can get so much different use out of it. And when you're designing your wardrobe and you're looking at the different pieces that you want to keep or pieces that you want to buy, is that you want to see how much function are they gonna give you. Next important factor for me now is deciding, is the piece of clothing, is it from an organic, sustainable, ethical, fair trade company? Or is it something that I bought secondhand at a thrift store like the Goodwill or the Salvation Army? From here on out, the only clothing that I buy will be at a company like Threads for Thought, which is an organic, sustainable, ethical, fair trade clothing company, or it's gonna be secondhand. So if you're into the environment at all and you want to reduce your environmental footprint, I would highly recommend watching the documentary called The True Cost. Now it's on Netflix and it's an amazing documentary that showcases the environmental and the ethical reasons of our clothing choices. Totally awesome documentary. Definitely check it out. It aligns so well with this minimalist wardrobe tour. The third thing that I look at is whether or not the clothes are physically appealing to me. If I like looking at them, do they fit well? That for me is an important part. It's not the most important, but it definitely ranks up there in the top 3 for me. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of some of these clothes. So these are my only non-vegan piece of clothing. So these are leather shoes. I bought them when I was 21 or 22. Well before I was vegan. I've seen no reason to throw them out and to buy a synthetic pair. For me, it doesn't really make any sense. So I've got these pair of shoes, belt, I've got 1 shirt, 1 tie, and 1 pair of dress pants. So that was actually the outfit that I got married in. But for any upcoming special events, either weddings or any type of cool event and I want to look good, I have at least 1 outfit that I can wear that will actually look presentable and not like a hippie. And that's the white undershirt that goes along with it. I have 3 pairs of Injinji socks. So these are the toe socks. These are, in my opinion, I've been wearing these for at least 3 years now. These are my favorite pairs of socks. So I only have 3 pairs. I don't have 10 or 15 pairs of socks. I find that I can get by with 3 just fine. I also find that these are best for sport activities, so for running and for cycling. These are the most comfortable in my opinion. I do have 3 pairs of underwear. This is a bit of a new phenomenon for me because I used to I didn't have any pairs of underwear, but I've caved and I've got 3 pairs of underwear. So these 2 are organic cotton boxer briefs or whatever they're called. And then 1 pair from Under Armour. I have 2 singlets. These are really good for, very warm weather. So when it comes around summertime, I'll be wearing these a lot more just because they're a lot, cooler to wear. I got a lot of use out of these when I was traveling through Southeast Asia. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirts. I don't think t-shirts really need a lot of explaining. They're just t-shirts. I have 2 long sleeve t-shirts. This is a really good one that I like because I can wear it when I'm riding the bike. This is something that Hannah bought me. I don't wear it all that often, but it's a nice shirt to wear if I'm going out for dinner with her or just kind of a nicer, longer sleeve shirt. What I like about this one is that it is multifunction. I can just wear it casually or I can also wear it when I'm on the bike. I have 3 pairs of shorts. These two, very functional. I'm not a big fan of these ones because they don't have pockets in them, but these are nice and casual, just kind of like lounge around in. I have three what I would classify as sweaters. So this one here, that's Threads for Thought. This one here, Threads for Thought as well. And then this Under Armour sweater. So definitely if you're living in a cold climate, good to have some sweaters. This one was really, really nice when I was living in Canada and riding my bike throughout the winter. This was a really nice sweater to have. This is my Newton running long sleeve kind of jacket. It's kind of like a jacket. I bought this off my buddy Ted, and this is one of my favorite long sleeve shirts. I can wear it on the bike, I can wear it casually, and also like how it looks. This is my long sleeve kind of like rain jacket. If it's crummy weather outside, or if I just want another layer on top, then I can wear this. I have two pairs of pants. This pair of pants I don't wear all that often. I do wear them every once in a while. These are nice for like when we're going out to dinner or something like that. Just a nicer pair of pants. I can wear them when I'm riding my bike, but it's not super comfortable, so they're not the perfect pair of pants for me. But I still love them nevertheless. I do actually have one pair of jeans here. I don't wear these all that often anymore. I wore them a lot when I was living back in Canada and it was literally freezing cold all the time. So I'd wear my leggings and then I'd wear these jeans over top. So if you're living in a cold climate, having leggings, having a long sleeve thermal shirt and a balaclava is very important if you're gonna be riding your bike in a cold climate. I would say that these two items, these are probably the two items that I've worn the most over the last 4 or 5 years. They keep me warm just casually, and then I can also wear them on the bike to keep me warm as well. My cycling jersey and my bib shorts, I don't think I really need to explain these. I do a lot of cycling and it's really good to have a nice cycling kit. Cycling gloves, a lot of people wonder why you wear cycling gloves. One main reason that you wear cycling gloves is that if you're about to take a bail, the first thing that you put down is your hand, right? So this protects your hand from getting any type of road debris in it. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, but it's a lot better than your actual hand hitting the ground first. I just purchased these gloves at the Goodwill for a few dollars. So these are nice to layer on top of my other cycling gloves so that my hands stay warmer when I'm riding up Mount Lemon or if it's just kind of like cold out. So my current pair of shoes that I'm wearing all the time are these Nike Freeze 5.0s, I think they are. Yeah, the 5.0s. So these are great for being active in as well as just for wearing them casually, like they look really good. Then I also got my cycling shoes here. I wear these almost every single day because I'm riding my bike almost every single day. What's great about these cycling shoes is that the cleat is protected so that you can wear these when you're walking into the stores or whatever. You don't have to worry about walking around like a penguin because the cleat is protected. Final piece of clothing are my Ray-Bans. So I wear these casually, I wear these when I'm riding my bike. And the last piece are these notorious blue sweatpants that people love. So that's my minimalist wardrobe tour. Remember the three most important things: functionality, the source of the clothing, and whether it's physically appealing and the fit of it. So a lot of us have so many clothes that we don't even know what to do with. We have closets and closets full of them. Trust me, when you really simplify and minimize your wardrobe, it just makes, I find it just makes life a lot easier. Stop always wanting to update your wardrobe with like the latest fashions and shit like that. Look for clothes that are functional in your life that still look good. Don't worry if you have like the hip new trendy like way that they're doing the necks on the t-shirts or whatever. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but focus on getting high quality clothes that you're gonna be wearing day in and day out that have a lot of functionality, that look good. And that's really kind of like how you do a minimalist wardrobe, is focus on the most important piece of clothing. Get the best stuff that you can get, that you can afford, that's gonna last the longest time. If your clothes ever fail or they have rips in them or whatever, try to get them repaired before you just toss them into the landfill. And for all the extra clothes that you have and that you want to get rid of, is just donate them and get rid of them out of your life. It'll definitely clear a lot of mental clutter that you might have. Awesome. If you have any more questions or comments about wardrobe and minimalism, leave them in the box below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Peace.